Hey friends, this is David with Marketing War. My guest today will show you how you can look 10, 20 years younger and healthier in only 90 days. Can you believe that? He will inspire and empower you to get and stay healthy, fit, energized, and have a zest for life. And of course, when you have a zest for life, you have better sex as well, among so many other benefits.
Yeah.
He has been on Fox, NBC, CBS, Blog Talk Show, and many others. Without further ado, let's introduce you my friend Rico Caviglia. Rico, are you there?
I am there. You even pronounced my name perfectly. That was good.
Good, good. Yeah, usually I work on it. You know how it is. Some
Uh,
of us have difficult names.
yeah, that was perfect.
Now, I love. I know I met you at one of the marketing event, and I think Pam Henderson,
Yes.
Mike Sam was there, Mike Koenig. Those are all the top marketers. As you know, you and I know, we are marketers, and we try to help the world in whatever profession we have. And of course, I do marketing, I do real estate, and you do health and fitness. And I've been watching you, and I saw your website, and I love what you're doing, by the way. I think the world
Thank you.
today needs so much, like in the Midwest here, you see so many people, for instance, they're obese, overweight, and tired and unhealthy, and so I saw your programs, that your program really can help people be much healthier, have a zest for life, have more energy, and everything else, in between. So tell us something about it.
Well, as you know, David, as you just mentioned, we have a serious health problem in America today. We're actually the most unhealthy country in the world. We're the fattest country in the world, and that's just not right, is it? And so my thing has always been that that we, just like in marketing, everybody wants to be successful, right? You want to be successful in every aspect of your life, right? But it takes a lot of energy to be highly successful, doesn't it? And it takes good health. If you don't feeling well, you don't have energy, how successful can you be in anything in your life? So what I did realize that I want to teach a lifestyle and a whole system that can help people be as healthy and as energetic as possible. So that's the foundation for everything else that's important to them in their life. So that's what's always, it's a little bit frustrating to make people understand that, that I know you want to do all these things and you want to be successful in this and that, but why aren't you taking the time to care for you? Because our physical body is our vehicle for doing whatever we need to do in this world and live our purpose and make a difference in the world and just enjoy ourselves. And so doesn't it make sense that you've got to take the best care of your physical body first so you can go out and be successful? Doesn't that make sense?
So true. Why do you think people, even though, being healthy is the most important things, I notice, okay, and I'm sure you agree with me there.
Yeah.
I know so many people, actually, I know some people personally, good friends of mine, they are ill, they're not feeling well, they always complain, and they're busy, and they never give themselves time to take care of their health, to go to work out, to eat right, and this, why people are doing this, I can't understand.
I agree. We have a saying that so many people spend all their time making money and lose their health, and then they have to spend all their money to try and get their health back, and that just really doesn't work anyway, I don't know, I've always, where I finally came, especially being a personal trainer originally, because we know all the benefits, of just doing regular exercise, how much, better you feel and how better you look, and you have more energy, have more strength, and you can do so much more. So we wonder, why do people struggle with sticking with an exercise program or a healthy eating program for that matter? And you know what I finally came up with? I think there's a little bit of a disconnect between people's physical life and their spiritual life. And really it's kind of one and the same, And I think most people really understand this, that we're really spiritual beings and we're here on this planet with a physical body for a while for a purpose and to learn and grow and to use our individual talents to make a difference in the world. And so if you realize that your physical body is your gift, it's your gift from God, however you want to think of God, it's your gift. And so it doesn't make sense that you should take the very best care of it. And so that's my message. I try to get that people to understand that it's just, you've got to take Well, here's the other thing. You see, we don't learn that. I mean, we should have learned that in kindergarten. Here's the most important thing. Here's how to take care of your gift, that physical body, and we aren't taught that.
Right, and then like what you mentioned, whatever you believe is, let's say God, we believe in God, and God giving you the most beautiful body in the universe. All He asks for it is just take care of it.
That's right. Take care of it.
Yeah.
David, I like to tell people, if you only got one car for your whole life, would you take really good care of it? And everybody goes, yeah, of course. Well, guess what? You only get one body, so why aren't you taking really good care of your physical body? Some people take better care of their car, right? Than they do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me, what keeps you, like, you're always motivated? I know you got new system called the one thing you did, like a vitality stick that I noticed. That's new stuff, right?
Well, that's a new product I came with, and again, it is for people who think they're too busy, and they know they want to get in better shape, but they think they're too busy, or they don't really know what to do. So I invented this tool. It's called a vitality stick. It's a fitness tool, and you can do a complete aerobic workout, you can do a strength workout, and you can do a flexibility workout, all in the privacy of your home in just 20 minutes. So I filmed these.
Or in your office at your lunch break or something.
You can do it at home. You can do it at home.
15 minutes.
And so I filmed these training videos where I'm coaching you and showing you exactly how to do it in the right way, that I know that you're going to get really good results. You can't. That's the other thing about it. We know that when you do the exercise in the proper way, you're going to get results. You can't fail, right?
Absolutely.
So you can't fail. So I really kind of put that product together for people, especially for people over 50 who are successful and busy, but they know they need to get in better shape. So yeah, they could go to vitalitystick.com and they could check that out.
Yeah. So what keeps you motivated? How, just an example, the difference between you and most other people who wants to work out. I mean, I know people, they always plan, let's say, New Year Eve, and they plan the next year to work out, but then 2 weeks later they forget totally. I mean, the plan that they plan for themselves totally get destroyed. What keeps you motivated to really want to help the world and stay healthy? I mean, you're stay fit, all that stuff.
Yeah, well, thank you, David. Well, there's several things. First of all, just on a personal level, I had the good fortune to become a personal fitness trainer. In fact, way back in 1981 here in San Diego, I just happened to be one of the very first modern personal trainers, and we had one of the very first modern personal training studios here in San Diego, and then did some of the first corporate fitness software. So I just saw, all the benefits for myself, because first you do it for yourself, right? You get yourself in good shape, and you learn how to eat healthier, and you have more energy, and you just look and feel so much better that it's just like, yeah, this is what we should all be doing. So for me, I just realized all the benefits, and I didn't want to lose those benefits, And so that's what keeps me motivated. Also, I want to tell you kind of a funny thing. It's, Jack LaLanne, right?
Yeah.
Jack LaLanne?
Yeah.
I knew him. We were in some different programs together that we did some things anyway. But I remember one time when he was in his 90s, and they were interviewing him, and they said, Jack, you must really love to exercise because you still exercise 2 hours every day. And he goes, no, I don't love to exercise. And they go, what, you don't? I said, well, why do you do it? And you know what his answer was? Because I'm Jack LaLanne.
Yeah.
That's what he had that image to live up to with people. So that's kind of the way I feel now too, I'm Mr. Ageless Living. I have to walk my talk. I got to be a model for other people. So that's kind of my thing. I want to be a model. But here's the real thing, David, is why I'm motivated now more than ever, is because, as you know, we as humanity are facing some really major challenges that we've never faced before. All the climate change and just still poverty and famine and homelessness, and we're still having wars. I mean, it's just all the stupidity things that are going on, and it can't be sustained. And we can't sustain this many people, overpopulation, if we continue to waste our resources on making bombs and killing each other instead of solving all these problems that we have with climate change. So my idea is that there's so many people, and I know this is true because I work with a lot of them as clients. There's so many people, over 50 and 60s and 70s that have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and a lot of things to offer and leadership. but they're losing their health, and they don't have the energy in it, and they're getting sick and old and dying in their 60s and 70s when they should be reaching their peak of being able to go out and be leaders in the world and help make a difference and help mentor the younger people. So that's my motivation now. That's why I developed, I say, this new online wellness club. It's called the Be Bold, Never Be Old Wellness Club, is to train people, to show them how they can reverse this premature aging and prevent a lot of it, and they can stay healthier and energetic and vital, so we can all go out and make a bigger difference in the world. I think so. That's my main motivation right now.
I love that, man. I really love that. I mean, I know for a fact that when you are in a good shape, you can think better, you have better solutions, you can, even argument, you can handle it in a much better way. And whatever it is happening in your life, it's always better for you when you're in a good shape, because mind and body, as you know, they go together, What's the ageless living lifestyle is all about, Rico?
Okay. Well, again, as I mentioned, I started just being a personal trainer way back in 1981. So I started learning about fitness and how to train the body, and then I started learning about nutrition and then how mind-body connection and all that. But in the late 90s, when I first discovered that science actually tells us now that our genetic potential is to stay healthy to 125. And so our lifespan could be 125, but yet we know that our life expectancy in America is actually gone down recently. It used to be 80, now it's even coming down.
70 something, I heard.
Yeah, like 78. So if our lifespan is 120, could be 125, and our life expectancy is only 80, that means the majority of people are missing out on 20, 30, 40 good years of living. So I said, wait a minute, I don't want to miss out on that. So I started researching, why is this happening? Why are so many people getting old, sick, and dying way too young? And of course, the main answer was it's lifestyle. It's our unhealthy lifestyle. We now know also too from science that our genes play actually a very small role, maybe 5 to 15% in how healthy we're going to be or how long we're going to live. And so even the AMA, the American Medical Association, conservative AMA, will now say that up to 80% of all degenerative diseases like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, which is killing most people, is preventable with a healthy lifestyle. So it's right in front of us, So that's what I realized, okay, I'm going to develop this healthy lifestyle. And so from all my research and my training and my experience, I came up with, I call it the ageless living lifestyle. And it is a complete mind, body, and spiritual wellness system. And it's proven strategies. Again, I know these work,
I understand it doesn't take like a long time too. It's not like where you have to spend 2 hours a day. I mean, you can do.
You don't. So many people are just overtraining. When you actually overtrain and do all these extreme things like running marathons, which is really kind of a stupid thing. It's really bad for your body.
Really?
It actually ages you, and especially if you're training really hard a lot of time and you're not getting the right nutrition and the right amount of rest, you're actually aging. You're speeding up the aging. You're actually aging yourself. You're tearing yourself down. So, especially as we age, when you're over 50 or on up, what you need to do is just be consistent and do the right things. You don't need to be in the gym for hours. You don't need to be out jogging for hours. All those things are just wearing you out. You don't need to do that. But you need to do the specific things just on a consistent basis. And that's what we teach.
It makes so much sense. I agree with you, because I think if you work out too much, you put too much weight on your body, and then it does make sense that you actually age sooner. And so there's a limit, I guess, how much you can work, right?
Well, it's always about balance, isn't it? And just like everything in the universe, isn't it? It's all about balance, Any extreme thing like these extreme diets or extreme workouts or anything extreme, it's not good. It's
And workout and diet goes hand in hand. Is that true?
Absolutely. Well, that's another thing about. I used to have this debate with Jack LaLanne again. Jack LaLanne was, because he's had this saying that exercise is king and nutrition is queen. And I should tell him, no, Jack, it's the other way around. I mean, the most important thing is you got to put healthy food in your body, because your body is built off the nutrition. That's the raw materials you put in your body. So if you're exercising a lot, but you're eating junk food and not getting the nutrition, you're not going to be healthy. Your body's going to break down eventually. But if you're eating healthy, good nutrition food, you're going to be healthier. If you don't exercise, well, you're not going to be nearly as fit or as energetic as you could be, but you'll be healthier than you would if you were just exercising and not eating good.
Right. I love that. I love that. How can people learn the ageless living style, Rico?
Ageless Living Lifestyle. Well, of course, you could go to my website, agelesslivinglifestyle.com, and see all the things that we're doing there. But really, like I say, nowadays, I still do some private training. I do phone coaching, or I do some private one-on-one training for people here in San Diego. But really, like I say, I really want to get this system that I've learned, I've been living and learning and teaching all these years out to everyone who wants it, for a really reasonable price. So that's why I created what's called the Be Bold, Never Be Old Wellness Club. So if you go to BeBoldNeverBeOld.com, you can see all about it. And so what it's going to be, it's going to be a membership club where you become a member, and each week you're going to get an email from us, and I'm going to be sending you just short little training videos, or some are PDFs and some are audios, all about all the different solutions for all the major problems people are dealing with, like low energy and being overweight and not sleeping well and not having enough energy or too much stress. We're going to deal with all those things. And then we're going to show you how to, step by step, on a weekly basis, develop your own personal lifetime wellness system that you can use for the rest of your life. So that's really what I think that can help the most people, and it's going to be inexpensive as well.
All right. Can you repeat that website, Be Bold?
Yeah, it's BeBoldNeverBeOld.com.
BeBoldNeverBeOld.com.
Right.
That sounds good. Now, there's a lot of product out in the marketplace that all promote, or they talk about losing weight and eating healthy and, become, and don't get ill anymore and all that stuff. And so much of it is just based on somebody marketing stuff. So
it's all marketing.
What makes you different than those guys out there? Who, I mean, there are some guys who are pretty good, I have to admit, not all of them,
Right,
but most of them are just simply commercialized, and their product doesn't work. I mean, people try, it doesn't work. What's different?
Well, first of all, like I say, my whole wellness system is not about any kind of products, although there's a few things that I could recommend that can be helpful, but people have to realize, remember, we got caught up in that quick fix things, right? People want to take a pill, you get a headache, you take a pill and let it go away, but why did you get the headache, right? So people still are in that mentality. They don't want to put the effort in, they just want to take something. So any kind of marketing comes out, lose all the weight you want, just take these pills. Oh yeah, they'll try that, that doesn't work, but it's just marketing, it's just hype. So what we teach you is what you have to do. I mean, you have to learn how to eat properly, you have to learn how to exercise properly. You have to get enough rest. You got to change your mindset, what you think and what you believe in. So it's all the things that you have to do personally. It's not about any kind of products. And the last thing I can say again is that, I can actually guarantee that you're going to get results, because it's just like, say, if you do these things, you're going to get results. And I've been, again, as I said, I've been learning this and living this and teaching this for 35 years. So I know that it works. So that's really the difference. I'm going to show you exactly the things that, but again, you have to get off your butt and do something, right? It's not about taking a pill. You have to get up and put some effort into it.
That's right. Do you have any simple strategies that you can show us?
Well, yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, I'll have to send you one so you can use it, put it on your desk. I came up with this thing called, and people really like this, it's called the 4x4x4 daily energy routine. So it's 4 things that you can do 4 times a day, only takes 4 minutes to do it, and it'll really keep you mentally and physically energized and much clearer throughout your day. It also helps to reduce eye stress, it helps to reduce back pain, and it keeps you mentally uplifted. It keeps you feeling inspired and motivated. So it's just 4 things. And so what I recommend is, you've got to, you've heard the thing that sitting is the new smoking. That's how bad we all sit way too much. That's one of the biggest things. Okay, that's a good tip right here. You've got to get out of your chair at least every hour. Don't sit for more than about 30 to 60 minutes, because we now know that not only sitting is it bad for your posture and your back, but there's been scientific studies that know that it actually really is bad for your heart. It slows down your metabolism. It has so many problems that now it is as bad as smoking. So you got to get up out of your chair. So if you get up and do this 4x4, and it's 4 things. The first thing is just to do some forward bends and back bends on your desk as you're doing deep breathing. You're getting more oxygen into your body. And then, of course, you got to stay hydrated. drink a nice big glass of water. And then there's this thing called tapping. You've seen people where you tap all over your different places like this. And I have a little tapping routine that you go through your whole body in just a minute or a minute and a half. And it really just energizes you, because what we're doing is you're moving blocked energy. So you just tap for a couple of minutes on your body, and it removes blocked energy. And then the last one is actually my favorite. Is you do this thing called cupping, where you rub your hands like this, get a little energy, and you cup over your eyes and just relax your eyes, because we're always looking at screens all the time, right? It's bad for our vision,
Right.
So you relax your eyes, and at the same time, while you're relaxing your eyes, you put your attention on gratitude. What you're grateful for in your life. And when you focus on gratitude, what does that do? It really raises your mood, right? It makes you feel good, right? Because you're thinking about what you're grateful for. And then and the last part I say for 30 seconds, think about something that you really want to achieve or to experience, or something you really want to happen in your life. And then just feel that it's almost there. It's ready to happen. It's coming. So that really that inspires you. So it keeps you motivated. So just think about that. If you actually did those things 4 times a day, that would make a huge difference for people. Huge difference.
Especially for the one who work at the office on their desk all day long, for like 7, 8 hours a day.
That's what I mean for.
You mentioned earlier, they can't be sitting down all. They have to do something to get out of the routine. That makes a lot of sense, really.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, David. If you want to, all right, if all your viewers, if they want to send me an email, you could give them my email address. I actually have this printed out I'll send you one so you have it for your desk. It has the 4 different things on it, and so you put it on your desk, and so it reminds you to actually do it. And I actually have a little video that shows you how to do it as well. So if they send me the email, I'll send them the videos, and I'll also show them how they can download this 8.5 by 11. It shows what to do, and you put it on your desk, and it'll remind you to actually do it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can you give us the email address now? But I still will do it anyway, just to.
Yeah. Well, the simplest one, the easiest one is just Rico Cave, RICOCAVE @gmail.
That's easy. Okay.
Rico
I will
Cave.
send that definitely. I will send. I'm sure I would like to have people have this, because I think it makes sense to
Great.
get them out there.
Great.
What kind of difficulties? I know we entrepreneurs always have. It's not always like a sunshine and rainbow out there.
No, it's not.
There's always obstacle you have to overcome, and so I always like to ask this question, because so many people, they give up when they get the first obstacle. There, so many people, I believe, had genius in them, and they have so much to give. But once they face one obstacle, they cannot give up, because the environment around them is telling them you can't do it, or don't do it, or don't have the confidence in themselves. And so I like to ask this question: what difficulties did you really have through you being entrepreneur, and how did you overcome the difficulties?
Well, I'm not sure that I have.
I know. In short, I know. This might take a long time, right? That's
I'm not sure that I have.
By itself.
Well,
just in short, like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the main difficulty is like you said, is keeping up your energy, and you're confident that you can, and be persistent. It's got to be persistent. You got to realize that there's always going to be the little challenges and all those things that you have to deal with. So you just got to stick with it. You got to be confident. Keep my phone's ringing, I'm turn it off here. And so, I mean, I've run into so many different, technology and just how to really reach your target market with the right message, right? Is all those things. But what I can say is, well, I think it was Einstein that said persistence is genius, right? So it's just about, if you really believe in what you're doing and you have something that can help people, just stick with it, keep going, and eventually you'll get the right way. And also get some training, get some coaching, right? Coaching is the most important thing. I've just recently, I just finally got I got a really good speaking, Jackie, I got a really good speaking coach, and no, I don't know if you know her, but Pam, for the membership magic, really good coach. That was really good training.
There, that
helped me really a lot. If I hadn't gone there, I probably would have presented this in a different way that wouldn't be as able to be successful. So you have to realize that we're always going to have challenges, no matter how, and even when you're more successful you have, right? Even if you have a big budget, you're still going to have challenges. So you just got to push through it, stick with
That's
it.
right. Dead, when you die, then you have no challenges. That's the only time you have no
Yeah,
challenges.
that's a good thing about that. I guess.
Yeah, Winston Churchill, having said it once, I was reading some, many years ago about journalists came to ask Mr. Winston Churchill about his, about success and before he died, and he said, if you have a dream, never give up, never, never, never give up.
Right.
It's so true because so many people, most people, they just reach sometimes almost just a peak before they get there, they give up and they end up destroying all the bridges that they built before that. And it's so sad to see that happen. And
Yeah.
of course, you and I are here to help people not to give up, to just keep going because we all have something to give.
Yeah, you probably heard of that book. It was a pretty popular book quite a while ago. It's called 3 Feet from Gold, right?
Yeah.
You're mining, and and you just dig and dig and finally say, oh, I guess I got one. And they're just like 3 more feet they dug. There's the gold. They would be successful.
The more you dig, the more gold you find. Human brain, right? Keep digging in it. Yeah.
So you just never give up. That's really it. That's it.
That's it. Well, I really appreciate you to have you on my program, Rico. I think you have a great product to help people feel better, become better, and that's what we all want to be, because we only can contribute more if we are feeling better, if we are better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything you want to say before we go?
Well, I just urge people to just take a moment, just think about that. That you want to be successful, you want to live a productive, joyful life, right? And so you have to realize what's that going to take. It's just like planning. Can I just say a real quick thing? You know how for a bit, everybody has a business plan for your business, right?
Right.
Well, and I ask people, well, do you have a plan for your life plan? What's your mission statement for your life? And so when you're really clear on what your life's about, then that makes you realize that here's what I need to do to achieve this, and having good health is at the top of the list.
Right. I think I've read my mentor and friend Brian Tracy said that you have to pay the price of success in advance.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't pay it after you make it. You have to pay it before you make it.
That's right. That's really good.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, thank you very much to have you, Rico. Yeah, please go ahead and send me that. And
I will.
Then,
I will for sure.
I'll send it to all my lists, and I'll send you a copy of this.
Great.
And you don't have to go. I'm going to just
okay.
stay on if you like.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks very much for having me. That was great. That's fun.
And thank you for being here. And please just check out my friend Rico's website, and we'll be sending it to you on the email. Thank you.